What's going on, Scorpio? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your August 2021 Silent Enemies reading. I want to thank those who are currently 8th House community members and you continually show love and support for the channel. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate you so much. For those who are new, welcome. This is not your, typical channel where, you're going to get lied to. You're not going to be told that somebody wants to reconcile with you without being told why. This is not a channel for, people who are not able to deal with the reality of the circumstances around them. So, just keep that in mind when you're checking out the videos in this channel. The Silent Enemies reading is a reading that helps you to pay attention to the intuitive nudges that you get in relation to the people who are closest to you. Because as you're aware, well, maybe you're not, but on this channel, if you follow this channel, you're aware that we're in a spiritual warfare at this time. And those of you who follow this channel also know that spiritual warfare usually comes in the form of the people closest to you, revealing to you who they truly are. Not all of them are bad, but, there are some of them who they are purposely put in your life to teach you a lesson in the form of karmic relationships. And once those relationships have gone their course, they usually end and people separate. So this is a reading to help you pay attention to intuitive nudges in reference to people closest to you. These are, of course, family members, friends, lovers, colleagues, co-workers, business partners, neighbors, people who are in your energy on a regular basis. And for whatever reason, you just get a bad vibe or a bad, your intuition just tells you to be careful or watch out for this person. Sometimes we ignore it because we think, oh, well, that's just my little sister, or, that's my mom. It's no big deal. It's important to investigate the intuitive nudge, number one, because it helps you to pay attention to your intuitive nudges. And number two, it could be that somebody around you may need your assistance or may need a little, support. Or it could be the worst case scenario where you have somebody who has ill intent towards you, and you need to be aware of that so that you can remove them from your life, or just you move away from them, okay, and not give them so much access to you. So we're going to put 3 cards out. We're going to talk about the intuitive energy that I get from the cards, just to give you a warning of what you may need to be careful of. This is not the type of reading you want to make fit. So if it does not fit, don't worry about it. So we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. And Scorpio, we have your energy. Now, you showing up as in your own reading means that you may be your own enemy. You'll have to be careful. All right, but we'll get to that in a second. So this 5 of Cups reverse, there's double Scorpio energy here. 5 of Cups reverse. This is showing up, I feel, because there's something that maybe you need to change your views about. There could be, something that maybe you're upset or depressed about, that maybe you should not be. There could be, for example, sometimes when I see the 5 of Cups, I think of the energy of somebody who is crying over a situation where, like, for example, say it was a relationship that ended. You're upset about this relationship, you're depressed, you're sad, it really bothers you that it's over. But usually with the 5 of Cups energy, it's, to me, it's usually like somebody that doesn't deserve your tears anyway. Somebody who, didn't have good intention for you anyway. Somebody who, no matter what you've done, the relationship wouldn't have worked out anyway. Maybe you just weren't able to see it at that time. And I feel like with this 5 of Cups energy here, I feel like some of you may have been depressed about some relationships that ended or some connections that you had to bring to the end. But I feel like it's important that you don't allow yourself to drift into that dark place, to be depressed. It's important that you change your perspective, because your perspective could very well raise your vibration and raise your spirits. I don't know if some of you may have been in a situation where you've lost someone, because we do have the death energy here as well. So my condolences to you if someone passed away recently. But with this Five of Cup in reverse energy here, I feel like changing your perspective about things is going to be your saving grace. Some of you could be in denial about depression. You could be in a depressed state. You could be in grief. You could be in mourning and loss. And some of you may be in denial about that. It could be because you're going through a transformation. So some of you could be experiencing that. I just feel like this is showing up as a silent enemy because you don't want to get to the point where you're stuck in that sunken energy of, the grief that took you to that transformative place. You don't want to get stuck there. Nine of Cups energy in reverse. This is Piscean energy. Now, with this Nine of Cups in reverse showing up as a silent enemy, I feel like for some of you do need to be careful of overindulging in food, alcoholic beverages, alcohol. I said alcoholic beverages already. But anything that you could overindulge in, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be overspending. It could be overeating. You just want to be careful that you don't overindulge because of maybe your grieving state. Others of you, you need to be careful of people coming around you who have ulterior motives. All they're there to do is to take from you. For a lot of you, this could be people coming back from the past, but their goal and their intent is to take from you. For some of you with this Five of Cup energy in reverse, I forgot to say as well, but it just reminded me again when I looked at this Nine of Cup, is that for some of you, you may have people coming back towards you trying to give you the impression that they've changed, that they're no longer the same person that they were when you guys split up or right before you decided to leave this person. For a lot of you, you left this person behind because they weren't there was nothing more that you could do about this connection. You did everything you possibly could and it didn't work out. And so you've accepted that as a loss here. But again, with that Five of Cup energy, it's telling me that, that's the energy of crying over spilt milk, meaning that this person didn't give two shits about you anyway, or that they had no intention of the situation going in a positive direction anyway. They were just there for their own ulterior motives. And so, you're upset because of the time, energy, and effort you may have spent trying to connect with this person, but in reality, it wasn't meant to be. So with this Nine of Cup energy in reverse here, you just have to be careful. Again, I'm getting be careful of overindulging in anything that helps to pacify the emotions that you're experiencing because of a situation that's over. Excuse me. Also be careful of people coming towards you just wanting to use you, okay, for whatever it is that they can get from you, sex, money, what have you. 9 and 5 is 14. And both of these cups are in reverse. So you got 14 cups in reverse. The number 14 major arcana is Temperance in reverse. So you got to be careful of your emotions. Excuse me. You got to be careful of your emotions. You need to be careful of what you are feeding yourself spiritually. Some of you are going through a transformation. I feel that here with this death energy. You are going through a transformation. And this is a major transformation for you. A major transformation. Some of you are focused on, you're doing a 21-day detox. And so a lot of emotion is coming up for you. Some of you, you may have some health issues as a result of your indulgences or your, whatever your indulgences are. It could be causing issues with your blood. Some of you may need to get your blood work taken care of or looked at or, addressed. Some of you may not be feeling well. Some of you, you may need to go check, go to the doctor. I don't know if some of you, you could be anything from allergies to, severe cough and cold. It could be even worse than that. I'm not sure. But for many of you, I just feel as though, you could be going through a transformation and you could be physically feeling some effects of it, as well as you going through this 21-day detox. So it could be just throwing you all over the place, especially if you're doing the 21-day detox. Your emotions could be all over the place. You're going through a transformation. You're trying to let go of addictions. You're trying to let go of the memories of, effort and energy you put into relationships that were not beneficial to you in the end or did not work in the end. So I feel like you're going through a range of motions. And so it's very important that you take care of your emotional health as well as your physical health. Okay? So, whatever it is that you need to do to raise your vibration is what you want to do. Maybe going outside, getting some sunshine, taking advantage of this 8-8 portal sun energy that we got going on. That would be a great way for you, soak up some sun, go out into the go out by the water if you can, take spiritual. If you can't go by the water or the ocean, then take a salt bath. Okay? Excuse me. I'm dealing with allergies myself. So, yeah, take a salt bath. Go outside, get some air, get some fresh air. Go into the, go to the woods, go to the park. Go out in nature. That will help you a lot as well. I know where I am, the weather is beautiful right now. It's not too hot, and it's odd for August. But I'll take it. I'm not complaining. So if you get outdoors, get outdoors. Try to have some fun. If you have any family members or friends that you can connect with, now would be a good time to connect with them. Reading would be good for you to help you take your mind off of things. As a matter of fact, this would be a good time, especially if you're going through transformation, is to feed your spirit with some knowledge, feed your mental with some knowledge. It'll help you to take your mind off of things if you're overanalyzing and overthinking. And it'll help you to put some things in place, especially from some past connections that maybe you still have some emotional attachment to. That can help you a lot. So yeah, with you showing up in your own reading, your own silent enemy reading, just be careful. There are some people who don't want to see you change. They don't want to see you transform. They want to keep you, in an energy of them being able to control you, to be able to dictate what you do, to be able to, you guys got to watch what you eat too as well. Watch who you're around. Who else did I tell that to? Libra. So some of you could be Libra, Scorpio, cuspers. You definitely need to watch who you're around. Watch what you're indulging in as far as alcohol, drugs, things like that. Those of us who are on a 21-day detox, we're not even involved in any of that. But for those of you who may want to, are in the process of this and you're dealing with addictions and you're going through withdrawal symptoms, I see that here too. So just be careful, be gentle with yourself. If you need to seek medical professional assistance, then feel free to do that. If you're going to try to go through this and beat these addictions without any medical advice or medical professional advice, make sure that if you're on medication, you check out, you check with your doctor, because you don't want to be to the point where your labs are off, as far as your blood work. Because again, I'm getting that energy of the temperance energy in reverse. Blood work might be off, or your emotions could be off. If it's not your blood work, it's your emotions. But again, it's because of you going through a gamut of things. So just be careful, be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, treat yourself to something nice. It's beautiful outside in the U.S., so hopefully it's not too hot where you are. Maybe you can go out, get some fresh air, take a walk. That'll help you to get your mind off of things. Also read some books, like I said. If there's some, books that you put to the side, or, maybe you're dealing with a situation and you're trying to figure out how to resolve it yourself, any type of addictions or emotional issues, do some research on that. Get some books and check out some books. See if you can help yourself heal through the process. Sometimes we're our best healers. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the extended. I'm going to pull 4 cards for each of these just to get some additional messages to see what Spirit wants you to pay attention to in reference to your intuitive nudges. And the link to the extended is going to be in the box below. So feel free to join if this resonated. If not, I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care, Scorpio.